In this guide, we're going to see how we can download free models, free 3D models from Polycam website from the community. Now, these are models made with photogrammetry technique, which means that they are created automatically by taking just pictures of an object, and then this artificial intelligence would turn this from 2D basically into 3D. Now, we can find Polycam website just by searching in Google. You will find the website, but also the one that we're gonna check in this video right here. But they also have apps, so they have an app for Mac or Apple, and also an app for Android on the the Play Store, the Android Play Store. So you can use the apps to actually create your own 3D models, and this is shown in another video guide that you will find in the channel. If you want assistance or you have questions, write it in the comments. Also, you can write suggestions for other users. So you can create your own, but in this video we're going to concentrate in the free 3D models and how we can use them, how we can download them, and all the other information here is on the website, so just go there and see it by yourself. So I'm going to click here to get free 3D models. So these are totally free to download, and you can use them to learn, explore, and so on. Now you have some filters that are at the top, and you also have some other information at the bottom. And you can write a word that you like to search for something in specific, like sandwich, or you can see here there is a parking garage. And these are the most popular, so probably the better models. And I really like this sandwich. Looks really realistic. Well, it is realistic because it's being developed from images, so it's really realistic. It's really close to reality. This is the beauty of photogrammetry, and when you create objects using actual pictures and the actual object in reality. So you can see here, this is a navigator in 3D, so you can just click and drag your mouse, you can scroll the scroll wheel, so you can navigate this really small scene. Down there at the bottom right, you have the folder, so this means that you can store this and you can download it and you can use it. Some other, they don't have that option, you can just look them in this website, in this navigator. So everything is done with photogrammetry. This is why it's so close to reality. It looks real, and because they are actually real and they're just being like replicated into virtual reality, 3D or augmented reality. You can use this for many reasons. You can use this for video games, for in a real engine. You can use them for architecture, interior design, to create renderings. And we're going to use it in Blender in this video. Now, some of these models are really good. They really look outstanding, like this shoe right here. But this cannot be downloaded. This one here, instead, you can see it has this floor, part of the floor. So you need to get rid of that if you want just the 3D model of the plant and the base. So in many cases, you need to know at least one 3D software to open the model and correct some issues. And there are many ways you can do that, many different software. You will find a lot of 3D software in the channel. So if you're interested, just check the channel. Or again, if you want some assistance, write in the comments. You will find 3D Studio Max, Cinema 4D, Blender, Maya, and so on. Now, this one here cannot be downloaded. You can just check it. You can measure. This is another tool that you find here in this web app in the Polycam website. So you see the navigation tools on the left there, and on the top you can find the measure. So you can see there, you can use WASD just like in video games to move around, and the arrows, and also the left mouse, the right mouse, and the mouse wheel if you want to rotate, pan, and zoom. So the basic navigation system essentially. And again, we can continue to measure parts of this model. So I'm just going to click and drag. And you also have a scaling or sizing feature in the app. So when you create a model, you can say, okay, this is this long or this high, and so on. Now, this model here instead is downloadable. So thanks to the author there. And if you press plus, the folder with the plus icon, Well, you need to create at least one album. So I'm just gonna show you how to create it. I'm gonna create a new one here, call it food props. I'm calling props because then I can use it like, again, in video game or in rendering, in an animation, whatever I need to do. So I'm gonna call this sandwich for sandwich 3D model for a kitchen. So perhaps I need to do a rendering of a restaurant or a kitchen. Well, that's gonna be great. And this is now my folder that I can open up anytime. I can save, I can open the folder, and then I will find the 3D model. Now, when you're ready, you can go down to the up right part, to the top right. You can find all your profile information and all your personal data. You can share this with other people, and you can download it. You can export it from the website to your computer. And you can see that many of these formats are with the pro version. You have a pro version, you have a free version. For the free version, we have GLTF, which is open source format, or GLB. So we select it, we click on start download, and you can see down there at the bottom left that we are just finished to download the model. So we can then open it somewhere else. Okay, so I'm gonna use Blender in this case. So I'm gonna open it in Blender because this is open source, and all of you can just download it and use it just right away, just in a few minutes. So just gonna make an example using Blender here. So what I wanna do here is just create a folder to store my Polycam file. So I'm gonna create a new file, create a new folder, call it Polycam, and just drag and drop the model that I have just downloaded to use it in Blender. There you go. And I'm just gonna call this sandwich just to be precise. So I'm just managing here my files in different folders, and I will open up Blender, get rid of this initial cube. So just press and cancel, delete, and I'm gonna go directly to file and go for import, choose the GLTF or GLB, click there, and navigate into the folder where I stored my file. So that's not this one here, is there you go, Polycam, and that's my file. So I'm gonna import, and there it is. So that's my sandwich right there. Don't know if it's the correct size at the moment, but I don't care in this video. Just gonna show you here that you can use a wireframe to check how the 3D model was made, and you can see it's a really high detail mesh. It has a lot of triangles, a lot of polygons, a lot of vertices, so it's a really highly detailed mesh. And also we can check the texture by clicking on that third sphere. So there you go, we have the geometry, the 3D model, and the textures with the material applied already. We also have some extra things there. So make sure you get rid of everything that you don't really need, and that if you want to print this with a 3D printer, you need to fill all the gaps, all the holes need to be filled in order for this to be considered as a 3D solid and not as a polysurface of many different surface. So you can see there I have that piece that I don't really need. So I'm just going to go into edit mode, select that with the selection, and then get rid with the delete key again. I'm going to delete the vertices here that I don't need. So I'm just going to go there and delete, continue to delete until I have cleaned up my scene. So this is why it's important to know at least one 3D software in order to edit and modify and fix the issues and do whatever you want before actually using it as a prop inside your animation or rendering or whatever. Now the fourth button there, the fourth sphere, is to render. So if I get the light here that I already find in Blender and just start to move around this light, you can see that it's actually interacting with the light. So it's an actual 3D model with a material and texture. So everything is there. It's ready to go if you need to do a rendering for a kitchen. You can place it on top of a table or a counter, whatever you need to use it for. So it's really realistic. Now, if you get really close, you may see that it has some little defects, something that is not completely okay, but doesn't matter because probably you don't want to use it like that. You can see at this distance, it really looks realistic. It's really amazing what you can do with photogrammetry instead of spending hours. Well, I think that if you need to do this in 3D modeling and sculpting, it would take like days, not hours. So this will be all for this video guide. If you enjoyed, please subscribe to the channel. If you want to give us a little thank you, you can just join the channel as a supporter and stay updated. Thanks for watching. See you in the next.